תוך כדי שאתם בתור, קודם כל ברוכים הבאים למצפה, לאירועים של שבוע החלל, למביטים למעלה על צדק. תוך כדי שאתם בתור לטלסקופ, צדק לא בורח, הנה הוא שם, הוא יישאר שם עוד הרבה מיליארדי שנים. אז אנחנו רוצים להתחיל את הערב עם הרצאה. יש לי כבוד לארח האסטרונאוט מיפן, סויוצ נוגוצי, ואסטרונאוט אמיתי שהיה בחלל. I told him that I have the honor to have you here.
Okay.
A real astronaut has been in space. והוא הגיע לפה למסגרת של שבוע החלל הבינלאומי שאנחנו מקיימים כל ינואר. זה שבוע החלל העשירי שנערך לרגל האסון שקרה לאילן רמון ולקולומביה ולשבעת האסטרונאוטים שנספו. ואני מתכבד להזמין את האסטרונאוט שיספר לנו על נאסא, איך להיות אסטרונאוט, ואולי חלק מהילדים פה ילכו בדרכו. Okay, please.
Okay.
Or you say something?
I will say something, and when I'm ready, I'll talk to you. Okay. Okay. Shalom. Good evening. My name is Soichi Noguchi. Ani miyabam. Thank you, thank you. And I'm very happy to be here this week. There's a big space conference named after Ilan Ramon. And I come from Japan, and also there's lots of visitors, scientists, astronauts from all over the world gathering here in Tel Aviv. And tonight I want to share the story about the space flight. Since there's a lot of small children, the young future scientists, future astronauts, I want to make it short, and I want to show the live video. And I have been to space two times. First time it was American Space Shuttle. It was 2005, and that was right after Ilan Ramon's accident. Everybody knows Ilan flew in Colombia in 2003. That time I was very busy training because I was supposed to fly 2 months after his flight. So my seat is already fixed in the space shuttle, and I was ready to go up when the accident happened. And then I waited 2 years. The NASA did lots of changes, modification to the space shuttle, and I was successfully flew in 2005. 4 years later, I was lucky enough to go back to space, and this time it was 6 months stay. I stayed in space station 6 months. And what I want to show you now is the video that NASA made. 6 months stay, and I compressed into 6 minutes. So you will experience the space flight in 6 minutes. And the video starts from the launch of Soyuz. That's a Russian rocket. And it was launched in December, so it's a cold night like tonight. And the video starts from the cold night in Kazakhstan, December. Okay, start the video. And by the way, this is the mission patch here. And every astronaut group, every crew make their own patch to commemorate the team. And the destination is International Space Station.
Together is the future.
Okay, this is the launch pad. There's 3 crew going up in a very small capsule. The launch going up, that's it was December 20th. This station is International Space Station, and this is the real speed. This is a display of Russian computer, and it's a docking. And since it's Christmas, we dress up like Santa Claus. This is me. And thank you. And there's lots of presents to the crew on board. And we all dress up like a festival. And it's zero gravity. Everything floats. And we just keep rotating. And there's 6 people on board. Right now, there's also 6 people floating, circling around the Earth. And even the water can float too. And here comes the space shuttle. And the space shuttle brings a new crew, new astronauts, and a new equipment for a scientific experiment. So every day we have new cargo coming up, and we do lots of science experiment together with the ground scientists. And sometimes we use the robotic arm to move the thing from one place to another. That's a real robotic arm, Japanese robot arm. Again, we're gonna float, we're gonna tumble. And the crew will walk with the computers to do the lots of science experiment. And sometimes we play sports, zero gravity, and we play football because we always want to play. And this is the first ever sushi party in space. And we're gonna eat. And the space shuttle, this is the real docking. And another crew come in to help us build the space station. And this is me doing some experiment. And sometimes we grow plants in space. And we have a great view, the window open to the Earth, so we can see the great view from there. And this is the night view. That's New York and Aurora. And this is sunrise and sunset. Even the sunset looks just gorgeous. And this is a busy street inside space station. This is like a school bus. If you connect the 3 school buses in one location, that's space station. And you can float. You don't have to walk. You don't have to run. You just kick one wall and you just float all the way to the other end, like this. And inside, this is a real space station. Lots of stuff and lots of people, 6 people. And now is the time to come home. We come into this small, very small capsule again, and we're gonna land on the ground like a rock. You see this real speed? Boom! That's the landing, hard landing. And this is the moment of the impact. The capsule hit the ground and immediately it's rolled up, but the astronauts are safe inside. and we come up, and medical doctor immediately check the health condition. And 3 people, and this is me, this is me. Right after landing, we're sitting in the chair and to feel the gravity. And feeling this is the long journey, but we all feel it's nice to get back to home.
International Space Station. Together is the future.
Thank you. So this is the space flight. I show you the 6-minute video, but the real life is 6 months. 6 months is long, but in the future, if the mankind goes to Mars, you're talking about 3-year journey. So we have to prepare for longer space flight. Actually, this year, 2015, there's a big change in the space station program. 2 crew members, one from United States, one from Russia. 2 crew members will stay 1 year straight. So they're gonna launch in March this year. They will stay for the summer. They will stay for winter. They have a new year in space and then come home March of 2016. 1 year straight. Why do we do that? Because we will get ready for the future long journey to Mars and beyond. And this country, Israel, you guys have a great pioneer in space, Ilan Ramon. I was lucky enough to have training together because our flight, his flight and my flight is so close, so we have a lot of time together. I still remember the night before he goes to Florida, we had a conversation in the hallway. At that time I was really busy for my flight, and Ilan is getting ready for his first flight, but we just met in the hallway, and I say, hey, good luck, we will see you in a month. Even though he did not come back, but his willingness, his vision, I believe, still living in this country. I want to just share with you the vision. I guess you know about the diary of Ilan Ramon. After the accident, NASA searched around the area and they found his diary written in Hebrew. And the diary is now Jerusalem, I believe. And I still remember the very last sentence. He wrote that he became a person who lives and works in space. And I hope that the young scientists, young engineers, young astronauts, young future astronauts, someday you see the Earth like I showed you here, the beautiful Earth, beautiful sunrise, beautiful moon like you see tonight. You see it much, much clearer, and hopefully you feel the same way as Ilan did 10 years ago. Hopefully you become a man or woman who will work, who will live, who will cherish the life in space. So my best wishes to the young children, future astronauts. The future is yours. Tada, shalom.
Very
Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. תודה רבה. Thank you for your nice talk, very interesting talk and very moving for us because we are friends of Finland and thank you very much and most welcome in Israel.
Thank you.